What's good, Sigma Nation? Isaiah Snow here, and the North remembers. We remember everything. What you did last week, what you did the week before that, what you did the week before that week, what your dog did, what your dog's friends, owners, cousins, brother, twice removed, on your mom's side did. Don't let us find you, or the North will slay you. Something is wrong with me. Alright, welcome to Game of Thrones. I know it's been a little bit since I've uploaded. I know. I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole thing, and plus I have an entire job that I'm always at. But we're gonna do it as it comes, you know? The Northerners will never forget. What did I say? The North remembers. Tyrion Lannister. Beautiful. Let's get right into it. The game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. For thousands of years, House Forrester has been loyal bannermen to the House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolfswood, they harvest their ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the fate of the House Forrester hangs in the balance.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trouty fluffed off without a sound. Another war to pray. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, and dying they comes to me. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, yet all is happily.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
I'll get to cleaning the sword. But first, this game a little loud. Back to it.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
I got it.
Go on. It's only blood.
My cloth
Now that
has
is a
thoroughly
proper sword.
clipped
I'll
through
have
the
one
sword.
like it myself someday.
You will never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. I mean, if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you
I don't know
know.
about if I all that.
Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your
Enough
face.
merrymaking.
You're questioning Norrin's honor. I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
You're
Norrin's
nice.
family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Nice people don't live long in Game of Thrones.
His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
See how they laugh. Just,
Tonight we celebrate.
Yeah. I am a squire and no more. He
To
poured
Robb
me a
Stark,
drink.
the King in the North!
The King of the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
Yo.
Gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
The North remembers.
The North remembers!
Aye! Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups.
Bro, I got you.
I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
Ah,
How shall I reward your loyalty?
going up in the ranks.
What can I offer you?
To honor the noble house.
Serve me well.
I want to
Let
fight.
me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
Yo.
Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Yes.
It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. And I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Gotcha.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
I got you.
No problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Dog, you can't just say thank you.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love
but
bacon?
not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
No, you just gotta work
Lying
hard.
around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
How much further?
It's right over there.
The twins' stronghold of the House Frey. The Red Wedding. Oh no.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Alright. For people who, well, I guess I wouldn't say anything for people who haven't seen. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, leave, watch it, then come back so you don't get anything spoiled for you. But anybody who's anybody knows that the Red Wedding is not a good time. So that means that they're not talking about Jon Snow yet. They're talking about Robb Stark when he was leading the, oh, this is bad.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. It's not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Pretty much, yeah, half the Stark house is about to get bodied.
Rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Bowen, read the room.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run!
Ooh.
We need to get back to camp.
You thought. You messing with Sigma Nation now. Oh, that's Roger. Ooh. Ooh.
Gift from the king.
Oh, you think you're gonna kill me, dog? Yeah.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
You thought. Ah! I don't have nothing to say to that one. Let's try that again. My hand was too shaky and the screen was shaking and I couldn't.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
All right, now I'm ready. Got it. Ooh.
Look out!
Damn! All right. Okay. Q power. And then E. I gotta get back on my quick time event. Thought. Oh my God! You thought. Get off me. 3. Yeah. Oh, you why'd you shout his name out?
Good fucking riddance.
Well, I failed at my one job.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Can I choose my weapon? Can it be an axe? Let me get an axe. Oh, no.
Bolton free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Did I pick up the sword? I did not. Was the arrow poisoned?
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run me!
I'm not leaving him. Don't be a coward. He's gonna give me a sword.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
He said he would have a sword like it. Foreshadowing.
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking Taunt.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
All right, I'm out. He said by the gods.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
So don't tell anyone but Duncan. Gotcha.
Your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking Forresters!
He gripped his sword up, yo! Never mind. Time to go. 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 There we go. What? As you can tell, I'm episode 1 from Iron from Ice. Jesus, I'm an avid fan of Game of Thrones. Forrester lands the King's Road. You can clean this, I mean, he didn't really have time to. Hi, pig. Everything has this weird, like, lining at the top. It's interesting. Uh-oh.
Lord.
No, I thought it was fruit punch.
Fresh.
And it's fresh. Cream fr- Oh, they just killed a pig. Poor pig. Got a cart here.
That's father's car.
Oh, your dad's a pig farmer. I forgot. God damn it.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Bolton was a son of a bitch.
Maybe coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Hey! Hey! Peppa! Peppa, no! They killed Peppa Pig. Oh, best believe I'm taking that dude's head off.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Wanna bet?
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Come on.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North.
I'ma slice you up,
I like a
dog.
proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
I'll kill you first.
Fuck you.
Yeah. What kind of swing was that? They said you could fight. What kind of... You can't fight.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Immediately lost the sword. I would have jacked those dudes up. Come on, man. Give me the axe.
You're a
Right in your neck, me. You thought? Come get it, bro. Hey, give me that sword back. Ah! Now! Yep. Eat. Yeah, boy. On my bad leg too. Eat. Ah! I pressed it. You know what? We're gonna fix this right now. We're gonna fix this right now. Hold on. 1 second. Hey guys, post-production Isaiah here. There's a point in the audio that cut out here. It's not very long. It's only like a minute and a half, so I just figured I'd explain what happened. All that happened was I plugged in my controller, which was my fix for the fact that I was getting killed. I plugged in my controller. We killed two of the bad guys. One got away, and then I went to check on my dad. So that's all you guys missed. Love you guys. Enjoy.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh, they bodied her in a
I
log?
tried to stop them.
Dad! Yo.
I'll kill the men who did this.
I killed one of them. Two of them. Iron Wrath, stronghold of House Forrester.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Is your name Duncan?
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
And she
This
got
never would have
bodied.
happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Yes. Good thing.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice.
They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
It's
These
an
magnets
interesting
seem to
art
help
style
prevent
to this
infection.
game. Like a painting.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
I like it. Ooh. Ooh, lordy. Lordy Lou. Oh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in
I
times
can
such
watch a
as this.
dude's head
The
get
late
split
Lord
completely
Forrester was a
open,
good
but
man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Oh, the
Though
maggots.
he is young,
Ooh, the
and
maggots.
altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Just gonna put these maggots in my leg and leave them in there.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Roderick was already dead.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword. Sorry, sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me.
I am not to say a single
Lady
thing
Forrester
to
will
anyone
be
but
here any
Duncan.
moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Surprisingly, yes.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's
Rather
better to
cute
let the
little
blood creatures, aren't they?
No!
Yes.
No! You sick, demented man. I could use those later.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
What's up, girl?
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Are you gonna hug me?
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Are you family?
Your family...
Because if not, you know, we ain't getting down like the Lannisters. But
So sorry.
if you not family, we...
Me too.
What's up?
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Oh wait, is she like mad young? My bad. My bad.
Garrett
If he
was
is,
just
I don't know
telling me
how old she
valiantly
is.
Lord Forrester fought to the end.
I don't know how old I am.
All was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with
He
Roderick,
died
no?
too.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Not
Any last words
that I can
before
tell
he
you.
passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land.
That's
They were
Duncan.
Our
Okay,
people.
cool.
Your family.
Remember that face.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win.
Oof,
We
Ramsay's
have to
after
be
me.
smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do?
That dude was
Nothing.
creepy.
I would
Him
have
and
us
his
use our
gigantic
heads
dogs.
while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
His head got cut off.
So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder.
That's
it's
true.
just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
They're sending me to Black.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go.
That's where Jon Snow ended up going.
I know it doesn't seem fair.
When they found out that there were
It is
White
what's
Walkers.
best.
I can't remember what they were called. The Knights of Black, the Black Watch Knights, the something. I just know that they wear black and they're not allowed to have
I'll
sex
see
with
you
anyone.
have plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The Whitehills will
They
come
also
looking
protect
for you.
like all of the known world. Wait, I have a message for him. He teleported, so I can't really tell. Oh, there we go.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Yo, dog, I got a
Lord
message.
Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
The Night's Watch.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right
Yeah, I
to
didn't
put
tell
his
him.
trust in you.
Right?
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need
Did I
your
tell
help.
anyone?
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Oh, I want to be a ranger. Yes. Be a legend like Jon Snow.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
All right, boys. I'll see you later.
Garrett, wait!
What's good, girl? There we go. This thing is
Be safe.
sensitive.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester. No, he's just a kid.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Let's hope he's not like Joffrey.
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself. I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him. Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Oh, so I'm playing as multiple people.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it. He was worried you were gone. I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Meera was here. And Asher.
It's like
and
oil
Roderick.
painting.
I do too.
It looks so nice.
But Meera's in King's Landing and... Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too. Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you. I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge. Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop. Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not
Guessing
good.
it's a kid who
Ethan,
sucks on his
you should let
mom's
Sir
tit
Royland teach you how to wield a sword.
way
like,
too much.
Like a man.
So you're a punk,
He taught
basically.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean. A lord should know how to fight.
Like you can't.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me,
Younger. You
Roderick,
guys are still young,
Asher.
I think.
We'd all be out here for hours. Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun.
Oh, I guess you guys are way
Then-
older than I thought you were.
Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
I'll take care of this area.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord,
Those gotta be the
you
biggest
can do
trees I've ever seen in
anything
my
you
life.
want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want. If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
All right.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Uh-oh.
He's come demanding justice.
Good.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan. Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
I
He's
gotta go.
demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Yeah, this is too serious to be fooling around. Where is he? Wait. I thought Royland came from the castle, so wouldn't he go the same way Royland went?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
You'll be dead man if you don't. You look like an asshole.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks
My thing is, you showed up unannounced,
back, are they?
and then
We're
expected
the
us to
power
have
in
stuff
the
ready
north
for you.
now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
This jackass. The guy who killed Ethan's family.
Your
Or not
man, the
Ethan's
squire.
family, the other kid.
We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Yeah, shut up.
Lady Forrester.
She looks like Sansa.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This? is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Get out!
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Either as Ethan or as the other guy. You're dead, dude.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Oh, God.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Meera in King's Landing at once.
That guy's terrifying. Especially after he cut a dude's nutsack off. He got it. No, he. Hold on.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Margery Tyrell's favor.
Meera Forrester.
And Lady Margery's
keep
betrothal to
King's
the king
Landing.
may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
So we're 3 people now. Anyway, what I was saying is Ramsay Bolton, the guy that everyone's freaked out about. There was a guy in the show who got his he sent in like these girls, these hoes basically, to get the guy all riled up, and then when the guy was riled up, he walked in and cut his junk off. He literally took a man's manhood. That guy is freaking insane. Then he has 2 giant pit bulls that like eat people.
Troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Come in. Or I'll let you in. Okay.
One moment.
Who that is?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
It's a dusty slave boy.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Don't say
Begging your
anything.
Pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
I don't know you.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Just dump the coals in there. It's a bucket.
You work for Lady Margery?
Why are you asking so many questions?
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You
Good.
seem like good friends.
Mm-hmm. Now get out.
I saw Lady Margery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Oh, that's why you're so dirty. He's just a cold
See
boy.
and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
I feel that, dog.
Good night, milady.
Evil!
Lady Margery, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Look like a goblin.
Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can.
No, you won't.
But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
And we trust this girl standing behind us listening to the conversation?
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Husky behind door. Can I help you?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
All right.
Good luck.
Yo, is that Tyrion? I noticed that short, stubby man anywhere.
You can do this.
Love that guy, by the way. Sup?
Ah, Lady Margery. Aren't you looking lovely this
This is after the war, because Tyrion's face is
Lord
slit
Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Meera of House Forrester.
What's good?
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Gotta play this
House
safe.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Hell yeah.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Simply circumstance.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Thank you, Tyrion.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Is this everyone's
Loyalty can be
actual
such a
voice?
hard thing to
Because they all
define.
sound exactly like the
This city
actors.
alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Yeah, that's right.
You
What
are a
lurks
girl
in my
from the
heart is I
north,
hate
you're
you.
in service to
You have
Lady
sex with your brother.
One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who
I will
thinks
snatch your throat out. You. Mhm.
Who do you choose?
But Joffrey's an ass. I don't know who to choose. So she's. If I say Joffrey, I'm sure Margery knows that she said you have to say thing, you feel one thing and say other things, right? So Margery should know that I don't actually want to serve Joffrey, and I'm not actually being serious. I'm completely lying through my teeth. But then what if the game screws me and Marjorie's like, I thought you were loyal to me. How dare you? We'll see.
The king, of course.
I lied.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I lied, Margery.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Yeah, what did I, like, what's
My
wrong
sense
with you?
is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Hey, shut up. You have
I'd
sex
like
with
a
your
word
brother.
with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out.
Thank you, Tyrion.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Tyrion, I
That certainly
trust
took courage.
wholeheartedly.
To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Love
She
this guy.
threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
See, Tyrion I trust.
Now,
like,
if you'll
wholeheartedly.
excuse me, I
Like, this
promised
dude
Sansa I
never
would
had.
join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Meera, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being
So you are important.
difficult. But at least it's over now.
Okay.
Lady Margery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
Yes, you would.
What?
He
It's true.
fondles his sister.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Margery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Like Joffrey? Not great.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Margery well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Joffrey would kill you.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have
That's
as
'cause you're
Queen of the
stupid.
7 Kingdoms.
Sansa didn't have
I might
nothing.
even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
For those who don't know, Brienne of Tarth is like 6'7". She's the girl that played Captain Phasma in Star Wars. The silver clone trooper lady, the really tall one. Yeah. So Tyrion Lannister's a midget. You get what they mean.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Meera. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Yeah, we can't risk Sarah knowing something she's not supposed to know.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise.
You said
but
that
my
3
mother has
times.
left me no choice. She insisted.
You said that 3
Joffrey
times.
knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
Yes.
Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Meera. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
King's Road, Wolf's Wood. Either somebody is having a really good night or a really bad one. I don't know, some girls can rock your world like that. Never mind. Never mind.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ramsay Bolton. Ramsay Snow, so to speak. The one guy in all of Game of Thrones to this day that I fear over everybody else. Like, you could do anything at that point. The Mountain, who crushed a man's head with his bare hands, would not faze me more than Ramsay Snow does. He is creepy. He is a scary man, and he's evil as hell. Ugh.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy.
Can we just get out of
all
here?
that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these?
I feel like I'm probably gonna know who that is.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh. Oh. I have a feeling we're gonna know who that is. Is it your boy, the other squire?
Bloody hell.
Lord Ethan,
Yes, sir.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the Whitehills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
This guy's a
I've
little
done nothing
brutal.
wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Hey, hey.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Stop! Hit him again, and I will knock your ass the fuck out.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he
I'm not gonna kill him.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you. And
Maybe
to
I
this
should have
house.
taken 3 fingers. If I sent him to the wall, his family wouldn't have him. I showed him mercy and gave him money, basically. Maybe I should have just cut his fingers off.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Probably either you or the uncle.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role.
Him.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small
I'm giving it
council, my lord.
to what's his face? To the dude's uncle. Other dude's merciless. We need these people on our side.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
I don't want to
Thank you,
give it away
Duncan.
that I want to use.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, lives of those you love.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
The other
Then I
guy's
accept.
too merciless.
But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Summon ye old council, my lord.
Lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Obviously.
Be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
It's not you, dude.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
I need somebody who knows
Now,
the ins and outs and is
Sentinel,
also smart.
what do you
not
have to
just,
report
Let's
of
go to
County
war,
Snow?"
let's go to war, let's go to
Our
war.
scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of?
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel.
Don't play that.
I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Now shut the hell
Sir
up.
Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Meera has asked Lady Margery for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Meera's efforts are not successful. I trust Meera's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
I'm not fighting Bolton.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We will fight hell, no. We will bargain, no. We will use
My
diplomacy.
new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will invite Ramsay into the Great Hall. I will make Ramsay wait at the gates. Man, like, y'all don't understand. Ramsay is crazy. Like, he's really crazy. He will kill all of us and then not even lose a wink of sleep. He'll kill the kids, he'll kill the parents, he'll kill the first cousins, the dogs, the cats, the freaking horses. He'll kill everybody. And he'll set us up on these stupid cross things with our bodies sliced open for everybody to see, you know? Alright, so I decided to use diplomacy, but if I make him wait at the door, that's showing that we have some type of force, right? I'm ready to bend the knee to him, so why would I make him wait? No, we're not going to make him wait.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this
If
house?
my dad...
I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
Oh yeah, the dad
Don't
was
worry, Lord Ethan.
willing to
I will
trust this
stand
guy
beside
with the
you
last secret
where
of
your
his
sentinel
life.
belongs.
So I feel
Then perhaps
I
we should
trust him.
adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
This is getting a little intense for
My
me,
lord,
and this is only the
I
first
have fought
episode.
for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
I know. That's why I didn't tell you to leave.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Meera has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter, but what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister, and we need all the help we can get.
Oh, he got
Yes,
exiled.
I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Damn.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Is that
I'm
Asher?
trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
What if I'm making like
Know that
every
you
wrong
never
decision in
stand
this
alone.
game?
You are a Forrester. Meera stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Lady Margery's chambers. Red Keep, King's Landing. Oh, snap. I'm using the controller. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Margery?
Oh. Lady Margery is still with the king? I thought you might want to know.
Thank you.
I thought we were friends, Meera. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings.
We are friends.
We've known each other for years.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Margery thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Did Joffrey slap you?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Yep, he slapped her.
He said I was too
Joffrey's an
easily
ass.
swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Stop blaming your mom. I didn't know that's the route I was taking when I chose that.
This is simply not how things are done, Meera. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
I know what she's gonna do with that seal.
Milady.
What?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Margery's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Margery and Queen Cersei.
Do I have a
just
spy
want
now?
you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
What if I'm being really stupid? I'm
I
trusting
really
a
must
lot
go.
of people.
Please don't despair.
And making a lot of merciful.
I know people who... people who'd be willing to help you.
Yes? Weirdo? This is the longest first
Where's Sir
episode of
Royland?
all time.
He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing.
I know you'd hoped Meera could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Oh, God.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce
Oh,
Lord
God.
Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
no,
of the...
that's enough.
No.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehill told me you were young, but this...
Oh, God.
Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
That scared me.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Don't smile.
Look at that.
Oh, God.
All Forresters.
Lord Ramsay.
Don't look at the women.
Come out where I can see you.
I'm like really
We
scared.
really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
I got you.
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Yes.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
We'll bar the gates.
Too late for that. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
Was it that weird-looking haired guy?
No right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not...
Dude, it's crazy. Oh my god. Hey, you stay away from my brother.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Because they bang each other. Yes, we know.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me.
Fuck
you can
that.
be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Let go of her.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
No!
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though he did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Help me! Ryan, please!
Stop it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
I made... Oh god, I told you it was crazy! Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. Oh, he's crazy!
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord
He was a
Ethan
king
named
for
me.
like 3 seconds.
I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those
Jon
who will
Snow.
not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house
Was that
will
Asher?
not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Dude. You and 65% of players stayed with Bowen. You and 62% of players swore loyalty to the king. You and 48% freed Eric, so other people cut his fingers off. You and 69% picked Duncan as Sentinel. You and 50.1% meant Ramsay in the hall. Crazy son of a bitch. All right, well, that's it for this episode of Game of Thrones. That was a wild ride, and I definitely warned everyone here that that Ramsay's crazy. Like, he's actually crazy. So hopefully not all decisions lead to Ethan dying. I hope that maybe that was just something that couldn't go anywhere other than that. But if you liked the video, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go get some therapy for that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.